Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What if I was like that? What if that was? What if that was the kind of stream we had here? Would you guys leave? But to answer your question, Belly, no, I will not bother finishing the rep grind. Now that I'm getting it for freezies.
하루, 응? 어쩌지 빨리.
Not cool. Mass eviction. Hello? Yes, I'm the landlord of Tsushima. No, those Mongols are fucking squatters. Get them the fuck out! I think even the puppers are leaving. Where'd that burb go? There it is.
Quiet. Someone's outside.
Open the door. My name is Jinsakai.
The ghost! You poisoned us. Isn't that enough?
I did no such thing.
We heard what you did at the castle. How you killed all those people.
They were Mongols. I would never harm you.
Wherever you go, death follows. We'll never let you in.
You'll die without medicine and food. I'll bring it.
The cost of fear. Well, that's foreboding.
Should be a camp up the mountain. Might have what they need.
show me Inzoth before the next expansion. How much time is that? I'm definitely interested. Just depends if we can squeeze it in.
Good. No one here. Maybe out hunting. Medicine should stop the poison.
Okay, now, you are crashing through that. God damn.
Food will give those people strength. Get all this back to the cabin.
Yeah, I think I'm down. I just gotta make sure we got the time for it. Got a lot of games coming out. What I really want to do is I want to run... What was the Gul'dan raid in Legion?
Smoke.
Oh, well, they burnt their own house down.
Mongols burning the cabin.
Face me!
Yeah, I think that's it. Get honored on. I think it's called like Night something.
You're wounded. Let me help you.
No one can help me now. I'm sorry.
What about the others?
They're all dead. It was the Mongols. And when we didn't die, they came with fire. If I'd let you in before... you came back.
Find peace.
Nighthold is soloable, but is it soloable on Mythic? I want to run it for my Mythic armor set.
How do we survive if we don't trust each other?
Let me see those. Are these fireproof? Because you need fireproof ones. That's some serious oven mitts.
For grilling.
They are for grilling.
So I got the wrong ones?
I mean, oven mitts are oven mitts.
Whatever.
They're cool. They're big. And I hope they're fireproof. She literally sets the oven mitts down on the active stove. Nobody does that, babe. It doesn't happen to everyone.
Hi.
Burn marks. Burn marks.
Car mark.
A hole burned in the side.
They're going to hell now.
That's the one that still exists. I'm telling you, she's a liability, guys. Now, but is Nighthold Mythic, like, duo-able? Like, two people? Should get a fire extinguisher for Christmas. Thank God our apartment complex gives us a free new one every year. Why would we need that? Is that what you thought? You talking about Nighthold? Ghost Slayer, but Nighthold on Mythic, though?
Yeah, blue.
It's kind of cute. Oh, okay. You guys were mountain hunting. You 5-manned it at the beginning of B of A. So then, with better gear, you could surmise that a couple people could probably run it. I really want that Lightbringer set from Nighthold Mythic. Noah's alive, everybody. Huzzah!
Stand and fight! Shamag Achduru Chinya Volna. Uga!
Well, then we need to get my paladin geared up a little bit better. And then, start taking our cracks at Mythic Nighthold. Can't interact with the dude. Ow. Noah's still on that Final Fantasy 14 kick. It's a good MMO. That's the thing about Final Fantasy 14 and WoW. When WoW has a good expansion, it's so much better than Final Fantasy 14. But when it doesn't have a good expansion, Final Fantasy 14 is much better. And that just goes to show how consistent FF14 is. But FF14 needed an entire reboot to get it there.
Instigate build!
Noah, until he resubs his... I don't think Noah's ever paid for a single sub of his own, or even used Prime. He still hasn't stolen his parents' Prime membership. Noah has lived completely off the scraps of others. That was a really good massacre. That was a good, like... Go in, ghost. Flame up, murder a bunch of people, ghost again. This is dope. I don't think your dad even has Prime. I don't understand what kind of un-American bullshit I'm hearing right now. In America, you have a Prime membership and a Glock 45. That's just like, as soon as you're born, they shove it in your hand. Give you a Bud Light. God damn it. What about Netflix? Nah, that's more universal. Anybody who has internet has Netflix. You get a couple fireworks, right, and a steak, and a Whopper. God bless America. You don't have Netflix? What? Are you Amish? I even think the Amish have Netflix. Might as well be Amish. No, it doesn't have Netflix, babe. What'd you say? It was gonna get Disney Plus in January, and that never happened. Disney Plus is definitely something like you and some friends go halvesies on, because... Did your parents decide that Disney Plus was too violent for you, Noah? Is that why they didn't get it? They didn't want you to be influenced? He's not old enough to get the puffy box joke. He is too young for that Disney puffy box experience. See, he just said what? Somebody in chat, please explain to Noah the Disney puffy box. I don't know, I think that's pretty exclusively American. I don't think Noah or Belly would have that. But Noah... You definitely American, or so you say. Goat Slayer knows what I'm talking about. Mountain Dew probably knows what I'm talking about. I'd bet you that Mountain Dew knows. I know I member knows. Because he members. If he's still hanging out. That one almost killed me. I'm getting left high and dry here. Alright, let me find you a Disney Puffy box. Well, there's the Puffy stickers. So, this image right here, that image right there, that is a stack of Disney Puffy boxes. So Disney VHSs used to come in this exclusive case that no other VHS came in. Only Disney movies came in this. But they were large white plastic VHS boxes that were puffy. They were cushiony to the touch. And they wanted even their boxes for Disney movies to be like child safe and shit. But the reality though is the edge of those boxes, man, if you're a kid and chewed on it, you'd look like Joker when you're dumb, man. That sliced the shit out of your mouth. But like, it wasn't hard though. Like, you could just smack a sibling in the head with that thing and they'd be fine. Dude. If you want to defend yourself from ads, a sword won't help. You need a shield. You guys had those? You just never call them puffy boxes? Yeah, they're puffy boxes. Is Ghost Slayer still hanging out? I need to know something. I need a semi-spoiler.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, then
Why is
don't
he
cause
running
any
away?
trouble.
Oh, sorry, my lord. I didn't see you.
You saw me just fine, and you ran.
I thought you were a bandit.
If bandits are giving you trouble, I can put a stop to that.
You should tell our head man, Sota.
Thank you, Belly, for putting a shield back on the kid. Fast break? What are you doing? You can't just hide until subs happen. Odd, though, that all those gift subs happened earlier, and Noah didn't get one. Well, now a hype train started. Good job. Good job. Good job. Bullywolf, Kaylee Yojo, War Bubbler, there's a name we know. Theron and Bear Cow. My favorite kind of cow. Welcome to the Zigsun Clan. Pass. Bear Cow? That must be a name change. I don't remember Bear Cow at all. 4 months? Bear Cow? Whoa, wait a minute. Who the fuck is Bear Cow? Bear Cow's been hanging out in this channel for a long time. They had to be under a different name. They've been hanging out since 2018. Who the f is Bear Cow? I'm gonna take a bet that Bear Cow is G. Oh no, I know who it is. I know who J Cow is, or Bear Cow. The fuck did he change his name to Bear Cow for? Fucking goof. Bear Cow's somebody I know IRL. Well, Belly and Fast Break started a level 4 hype train on accident. Did you guys get to keep your badges from the first hype train? Or was that temporary? Motherfucker just ran from me.
I'm sorry, my lord. You should look in the dye house. Sota is the one you want.
The dye house? It's your number one? Current hype train top supporters. Belly has contributed 6 subs. It says it doesn't say anything. 100 bits. It went up. There we go. We dropped frames there? No, we didn't. Pull aboard the scam train.
Sota.
Hey. Is simple animations in Twitch chat not enough for you? Is that not a good enough reason? You are the former conductor. Former hype train conductor.
You're the samurai they call the Ghost.
And yet your people run from me. Why?
A stranger could be anyone. Mongols, bandits.
If they're preying on you, I can stop them.
Don't trouble yourself. We can manage on our own.
You're turning away help.
Our enemies are disease and starvation. Can't be cured with a blade.
If you insist, Sota.
Well, it was kept alive from iMember. Gifted that's 6. I forget. He gifted out a sub the other night too. So Timothy Ravelmix, Holes 89, Necrotut, and then Kronos the Tank. All new subs. Thought it was FBJ again.
Something is off. I'll take a look around.
Something is off. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Bringing us up to that level 5. Hype Train's kind of fun. I want more rewards for you guys, though, for the Hype Train. The Hype Train, like, banner and stuff like that's really cool. But you guys need to get, like, specialty emotes and stuff like that. It'd be really cool if I could decide the emotes. Like, if you participated in a level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 Hype Train, you get these emotes unlocked. And, have them for, 90 days or something, More power needs to be given to the content creator to decide these things, Hit level 5. We did. And a good chunk into it, too. What am I investigating? What do they want me to investigate? Oh, okay. Tons of blood. Drug into this building. I'm getting in there now. What's in the box?
Yeah.
This isn't... We're not questioning this at all. This is just fine. Interesting. Avid reader, it says. What's up, babe? Like 20 records. I don't know what I'm looking for. Hey. What do you know, nerd? Where is she? More supplies. Nothing. See, okay, what's that hype train emote? Such a strong opponent. A hype jewel? We all got hype jewel? Oh shit. Mountain Dew's got that choo-choo train. What is that for top current hype train conductor? How did it... It's broken. I think it gives it to top subs and top bits, but Fast Break should have gotten it. I guess he didn't do good enough. Okay. Don't you laugh at me, Billy. I'm sensitive. It says the guy who told somebody to lick his balls a minute ago. Can dish it, but can't take it. I've investigated the shit out of this town. What do you want me to see? So who's the true conductor? I'm a gentle child. You're all driving your own trains. And you're all on the same track. Who's gonna survive? I don't know what this game's asking of me. Why didn't that work? Hold on. Why isn't anything working? Well, it's asking if you should follow what your heart wants, or do you follow your uncle and his old dogma? It is asking that. But I don't know what it's asking of me in this goddamn town. We're talking about the game. We're talking about this town. Investigate the town. I did. I investigated it so damn hard. I win. Yay. Alright. I'm over it. Who knows what about this? Just investigate the town where? What do you want me to investigate? Like, I've looked at everything. Use hearing and see where the people are. Okay. There's a dude right there. And I've already talked to him, and he's like... I've already talked to him, and he's like, our only enemies are hunger and starvation, and then it told me to investigate more. Go up to where the tree is. Looks like a courtyard. And if you're talking about, like, pointing out this... I already, like, searched all this stuff, and it didn't give me any, like, pop-up. Use your eagle vision. Wrong game!
Over here.
Alright, motherfucker. Jesus.
This way, my lord. But don't follow too close.
What do you want?
Please, come with me.
Thank you, Goatslayer. Rarely do we actually get so stuck that we give up and ask for backseating and spoilers, but that was definitely one of the times. That is ridiculously hard to figure out what they wanted.
Why the secrecy?
I don't know these people, my lord. It's better if they don't see us talking.
They're hiding something.
They avoid this place like it's cursed. But I saw the one called Sota sneaking around here a few nights ago.
You're brave to speak up. Get out of sight. And be careful.
Okay.
What are these people hiding? Scraps of clothing. Women's. Bloody handprints. Scratches. People were locked inside these things. Try to claw their way out. A body. Drowned. Ground is too frozen for burial. According to Sota, most died from illness. All men, killed by weapons.
I feel like this is gonna get real fucked up real quick. Like, it's already fucked up, but it's gonna get even more fucked up. Like,
Something or someone was hung from there. What's going on here?
he's dyeing people different colors?
A large group headed out of town. Someone killed people and let some villagers remain. Took others away. Let's find out where.
Did those footprints not show up for you at first? Okay, yeah.
He went this way. What's that ahead? Hands were bound. Tried to run, but they struck her down. Left her to die. Tracks. Must be headed in the right direction. They could have sheltered in that farmhouse. There they are. Hope the people... You took her still alive.
Son, I am disappointed. Honor. Get honored on. Fuck is he? Enemies nearby, huh? Get up the wall, nerd! No, you get back here! I will not be embarrassed.
It's over. I can take you back to your homes.
We will never go back. The men of Sago survived because they gave us to these monsters.
But many of them were killed.
The ones who stood up for us. We can make a new home here, my lord. But only you can give us justice.
And prevent forest fires.
You will have it.
I'm a little disappointed she didn't bring up anything about the forest fires. Serious issue.
Sago village will answer to me.
Gotta watch that shit. Excuse me, sir. I have it on good authority that you little bitch.
Lord Sakai. Get out here. Now!
How can I help you, my lord?
You lied to me, Sota.
What do you mean?
The women of Sago village are free.
What were we supposed to do? We're not fighters.
No, you are swine. All of you.
Spare them, my lord. It was my plan. I bullied them into it.
As you like, Sota.
Well, 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 Soda. Your name is a lie.
Deserve this.
You had no Coke, no Dr. Pepper, nothing. How dare you? You disgust me.
Just let me.
Murder!
The rest of you leave Sago forever. If you come back, you will join Sota. Go!
My lord, what happened here?
The villagers taken by the Mongols are free. They're sheltered at a farm nearby. You should join them.
Anywhere is better than here.
Bam, 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 bam. Drum of the Lost Mine. Hallucinating enemies deal 50% more damage to other enemies. That's gonna be like required to get that one thingamajig stuff. Shoulda. major legend increase, huh? I told you I don't need it. I'm the ghost of Sushi Mama. All right, D&D question for all my D&D nerds out there. Are there any Goliath sub-races? In 3.5 there was clans. Mountain Dew being as helpful as ever. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. And somehow Noah is less helpful than Mountain Dew. You guys utterly surprise me. Just non-stop. Whoa, 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 whoa! Uncalled for. I'll need to check to see if there's... Because Goliaths... I think the source material for Goliaths is the Eberron campaign book. I don't think they're... I don't think they're in a book before the Eberron campaign guide, are they? I have a spreadsheet for exactly this, actually. Nope. There are no sub-races in 5th Ed for Goliaths. You were gonna play as a Goliath? Are they in the player's handbook? Are they really? Goliaths are in 5th Ed? Now they're in Volo's Guide to Monsters and Elemental Evil Planes Companion. But then what am I thinking in Eberron? Warforged got introduced in Eberron in 5th Ed. Yeah, Goliaths are in the Volo's Guides to Monsters. They were a core, yeah. They were one of the main in Player Handbook 1. And 4th Ed was such a cash grab, it's ridiculous. Three players' handbooks, 2 monster manuals.
Come and fight!
Damn it, he got me. I remember someone trying to convince you to leave that edition. If 5th had been out, we would have left that edition. There's no way I would have been able to get Miranda to roll back from 4th edition to 3.5 or Pathfinder. 5th edition is like, I love it. It's this perfect, like, 5th edition's still simple enough that it's good for introductory players, but it also can get deep enough to sate the veterans. But 4th edition really was like the WoW version. And like some of it, I don't know, like the thing that really drove me nuts about 4th Ed was really high level characters. There was just so many feats and things that you would have to keep track of. Fifth edition still got a lot of like specific rules for a lot of things, but what I like about it though is like some of the rules are still there, like you know, oppose strength checks to see like who would win in a wrestling match to try and grab the other person, and break loose of grabs, and how being unconscious and dazed and prone, all that stuff still has rules to it, right? But like there's like an element of like don't overcomplicate it, and I think what I like is 5th edition keeps you out of the book. You don't have to crack the binding on the book every session or a couple times a session to
Who will fight?
pull up some rules on something, because they, you know, they're just like, just make it a roll. I think we're good. We're good. I don't know, I've never really run into too much stuff in my time DMing for 5th edition that didn't make a lot of sense. I mean, well, I was trying to remember planning D&D one-shots. I got a ton planned, actually. I stumbled across a website that gave me 100 Viking-themed D&D events that you can, like... And what it's supposed to be used for is, like, while the party's, like, traveling long distances, you tell them that they see these things, and that, you know, is a jumping-off point for people to do some adventuring, and kind of, like, be like a writing prompt almost, get everybody excited.
You're welcome at our campfire, my lord.
But I'm going to take them and turn them into, like, little one-shot quests. No, I can't give you the link, because if you play them, you're going to know. Only issue with simple systems is there's not much uniqueness with the characters.
What can I get for you? If you can bring
That's
more,
true.
it's yours.
That's true. Can't spoil it, Belly. You might want to play one of them. But,
Goodbye.
oh, jeez. Yeah, I agree with that. You're just gonna find it on Google instead. I think it's a pretty easy find, actually. What are you gonna do, shoot me? Do it. I dare you. I think there's enough like additional content now. You can actually get pretty unique now. I think in the core set it was a bit dry, but especially with Xanathar's Guide to Everything, like adding in a good chunk of race options and class options and stuff like that's good. And another thing that I think is pretty cool though is the Unearthed Arcana, the way that they're doing it for 5th Ed. A lot of that stuff's pretty well balanced. A lot of it's pretty ready to go. Some of it doesn't make sense thematically, but there is for example, there's one that I'm stealing and I'm building into our campaign, and I gotta flush it all out. But it is a archetype for the fighter that is a rune knight, and it's really fun. I'm gonna change it quite a bit. It is balanced for the most part. For your average player, it's balanced. But shit, I've seen the crap that you've done. Even the core book isn't balanced. And that goes for 3.5 too. Broken, like, shit, man. Even, like, the polearm paladin build in 5th Ed, that's, ugh. Yeah, that's hard banned from Midgard. That makes stuff stupid. Actually, it's really easy to DM around, but...
Are you Takeshi?
You know my name?
I'm Jin Sakai. Yuna sent me.
She's alive? Where is she?
The Mongols blocked the pass to Omi. I have to open the way, and I can't do it alone. Yuna told me you can help.
Sounds dangerous.
I thought you were an expert hunter, leader of the best archers in the prefecture.
Is that what Yuna told you?
She thinks you care enough to fight. Is she wrong?
About me? No. But my people need a reason to risk their lives.
It's going to be a cold winter. Why spend it on a mountainside hunting squirrel when you can live in a warm fort?
If we can stay till spring, we're in.
You have a deal.
This won't be like hunting wild boar. Come over here and you'll see.
Nice. We convinced him. Hey, you guys should have seen the rogue that I remember made. I think that was 4th Ed. Made a rogue with infinite backstabs. Broken. That might have been 5th Ed,
Mongol
too.
archers guard the gate. Patrols ride in and out all day.
If we can get in from this side, Yuna and the rest of my friends will hit them from the south.
Yuna will be there? All right.
The fort was built around the cliffs. We can use them to get inside.
Woodcutter camp. Supplied lumber to the fort. Haven't seen anyone there since the Mongols showed up. How good are you at climbing?
Better than average.
Better than average, says the descendant of all the Assassin's Creed characters. Circle of Spores is really cool. Circle of Spores is cool. Is that Ravnica? Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica? That one was cool. I don't know how I feel. I like the content that's coming out of those books, but I don't know how I feel about D&D melding with Magic the Gathering as much as they're doing. They just put out a second, I think. Maybe it's the 3rd book. Yeah, that polearm build is crazy. It's so broken. Like, the polearm build is so broken with, like, I forget how it works, but basically you give a paladin, and fighters can do it too, but I think paladins are the best because they start with more stuff up front, so you can achieve the goal quicker with a paladin, I think. But yeah, you basically give a paladin a polearm, and the reach plus the feats that they take, and you got to do like human variant to get it real quick too. Nothing can close in on the party. They lock down everything that they can get in reach in front of them, and nothing can move. And they just get a shit ton of opportunities to attack and just stop movement, really. Yeah, you like the Magic the Gathering crossover stuff? I don't know. I guess I'm just not like a big fan of the Magic the Gathering universe. I'm not big on that fandom. It's kind of... it's in the same vein as like Warhammer for me. That like it's hard for me to like I can get into Warhammer Fantasy, but not like Warhammer 40K is hard to get into because there's like everybody's insane. There's like no good guy. Like just everything sucks for everyone. I headed in the general. Yeah, it's a shrine. What makes it great? That's. I get that that's why people like it. But that's the exact reason I don't like it. That's why I can get into fantasy, though, because, like. For the most part, Empire and the dwarves and all those guys, they're pretty decent, like, good guys. They're a bit kooky. But I can't look at anybody in Warhammer 40K and go, yeah, you're a good guy. Splat. Iron brew. And then people always come up with the same argument. Well, that's the point. That's what they were trying to do. And it's like, I get that. That doesn't make it good, though. I hate the argument of, that's what they were trying to do. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, well, if that was what they intended to do, I must like it now. Hitler intended the Holocaust. I don't like it. It sucked. But no, that was the goal. To be a massive asshole. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I think I like more romantic fantasy. Just like your knights in shining armor and stuff like that. And here's the other thing, too, though. Here's what I actually think it is. I didn't grow up with enough fantasy stuff. Like, the only thing that I grew up with was, like, Lord of the Rings. And that was it. I missed out on a lot of the fantasy games. And I didn't ever get... I have, to this day, never had the stereotypical, like, D&D party experience. And there's something to be said of having, like, the stereotypical experience one time, and then maybe a second and a third time, and then everybody wants to play something different that shakes it up. But if you never get that first experience, you're not ready for all the, like, let's darken it up and make it a little bit more heavy. If I had grown up and consumed nothing but, like, a ton of, like, shiny knight, nothing wrong with them, perfect hero stuff, I would totally be ready for... I'd totally be ready for 40K and more dark storylines. But it's like, I've never gotten through that, like, the stereotypical agreed upon experience, you know what I mean? I'm not bored of it. Still interested in it. I wish I had. I wish that, like, I don't think I got into D&D until I think I was in my 20s. Was I 18, 19? I wish it was something that I did growing up, you know? That's just something that I missed out on. I didn't get into it until I was an adult. So, like, whole weeks in summer just spent playing D&D never happened. And not being able to go to the arcade. That was the other thing, too. There wasn't a decent arcade for miles where I grew up. and a lot of friends that I have now that grew up like in inner city areas, like there was always like an arcade that was in walking distance. What is this one? Perks and abilities that terrify are 25% more likely to terrify. Good. We're gonna keep that ready. Can I just descend? But yeah. I need to read more up on it. I really don't know too much about the storylines of the Magic the Gathering universe. I just know a little bit because of playing it during... I forget which block it was, but it was when they started making the blocks like real story heavy. Like there was really a story
Looking for me?
to be had with just the card game. Yeah, I fucked that up. Well, that's an actual death. We haven't had that happen in a long time. I can't do always gray. Like, always gray, because then it's pointless. Because then you always know it's gray. It's got to be a variable. This one looks pretty sick. Because, like, if it's always gray, then nobody stands for anything. There's a blue headband. Do I have a blue armor of any type? I like it. This whole thing works out of nowhere. Yeah, one thing all the time. Yeah, even if it's gray. I love morally gray decisions, right? Like, Mass Effect was amazing about that, and I loved that. Like, there's no winning or losing this particular incident. I love that kind of stuff a lot. That's cool. But to have, like, I don't know, I like my heroes to have, like, a code that they stand by. And then even part of the story is them maybe breaking that code and the code changing. Like, and I think this game's a perfect example. You definitely wanted to start off as, like, a serious samurai. God, the color change that just took place. That was insane. And then turn into something else. Yeah, I don't want it to be overdone because then it comes off like it's forced, right? I think a good story is a story where characters change in it. I don't think it necessarily has to be them going against it. I mean, like Aragorn's a good example. Like he sticks to his code, but he changes his opinion on whether or not he's worthy to be king. Well, like, the story can have gray in it, but the characters don't have to. Yeah, you need it. Well, you need to be going between, like, all gradients of storytelling when you're telling a story. I didn't think I was going to get that one. Because I definitely, like, as a player myself, I definitely want to have, like, a mission that has some morally gray bullshit in it that I have to deal with, right? But if every single quest I went on was morally gray, I would be so drained and so over that so quick. I need a quest that's, like, a typical save the princess or this town's being attacked, save everybody quest. And then I need a really dark quest where no matter how well we did, everything got fucked, and it just showed you like how dark and evil the bad guy you're after is. And then I need a gray one where like, oh god, we gotta save these people, but they're infected, and so like if we let them out, they're gonna kill even more people. So what do we do? And or see how right the bad guy was. Like I can enjoy a story where that happens. I get very, but it's like I want that once. I don't want all of my experiences to be the same way, because it's the same thing. Like just like you were saying, like it gets predictable. It's like, oh, okay, where's the Tarantino, not even Tarantino, but like, where's the George R.R. Martin twist that's supposed to upset me so much? Like, Game of Thrones, even before Season 8, fucked everything up. Did that to me. I didn't care about anybody anymore. Like, you killed so many fucking characters so fast. I don't give a fuck anymore. And it loses it's a drug, you know? Like, you're giving me that hit of shock, or you're giving me that hit of excitement too often, too frequently, too back-to-back. It doesn't have its kick anymore, and I don't care anymore. By the time and spoilers, it's been long overdue. We have our spoiler command in the channel, so we're way past the cutoff for not being able to talk about Game of Thrones spoilers. But when they get to the point where they kill Jon Snow, I didn't give a shit. And that should have fucking mattered to me more than anything in the story. That should have been the most impactful moment in the entire TV show, and I couldn't give a fuck. And I love Jon Snow. He was one of my favorite characters. But he had done so much bullshit and drugged my emotions through the mud so much throughout that story that I'm just like, I just have to see how it ends. Just please kill everybody this season and then roll credits so that I can be done with this. I was out. Another good example of that bullshit is the Walking Dead TV show. How many times are you going to have them find a place that's safe, it get overrun or sabotaged, and then they have to run, and then while they're running, they split up, somebody gets hurt, they have to come back together, they find a place to say that's safe so that they can heal the person who got hurt, and then they're like, well, let's make it a home, and then it gets sabotaged again, they all have to run, they get split up, over and over and over, and yeah, it is bad writing, but I think that's my point, though, is like, I could do gray if we were to call writing white, gray, and black, like, I want a mix of all three, and I don't want to know which one I'm getting into, you know? So, like, for D&D, I want to run a quest that's very, like, stereotypical, like, medieval fantasy, the prince saving the princess from the evil dragon kind of shit. And then I want the next mission to be, like, really fucked up and dark. And then the next mission to be kind of morally gray. And then the next one is another morally gray mission. But then you bounce back to, you know, something super messed up. And then you have a really, like, lighthearted, funny episode to alleviate everybody's moods. Because you can't just keep bashing them into the ground, you know? That's what I mean. And that might be what you meant by gray. Like, you're all over the place, so it's gray. If you're doing a bunch of black and white, you got gray. But I see storytelling as, like, a gray storytelling is, like, you win, but it's not satisfying.
I'll be right up.
Sure you will.
Like, you won, but at what cost? And then, like, every single story is, you won, but at what cost? I can't do that. I did say I'd be right up, and he said, whatever. I knew it. Knew it.
Did you see that? Shut up.
Yuna's got some interesting friends.
Let's plan our attack.
You can see inside from over here.
I need this.
We'll get on that roof. Control the high ground.
You sound like Yuna.
She was a good teacher. Archers on that ridge will have a good view of the courtyard.
And plenty of targets.
The bulk of our force should go there.
You men with me. Everyone else get to the ridge.
If the enemy sees me, take them down.
Understood.
I mean, I want Ghost Armor. Ghost Armor. Bed. Bed. You see how it is, Belly. You don't want to help us write D&D lore. It's okay. It's fine. Here comes his excuse about how he's 8 hours ahead and on the other side of the planet. Sounds good, bud. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Why do your arrows just go into them? Defeat the Mongols, they said, huh? Damn, everybody just going to bed? Oof. Alright. Alright, man. What the? Whew. Sounds good, Night Member. Night MD. Have a good night, guys. We'll catch ya. Am I done defeating the Mongolians? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Did that guy scream in fear after he died, or? A little confused about that. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da da. Where's Noah at? Probably playing Final Fantasy 14. I know it. I knows it. The fuck?
What sort of animals would do this?
The Mongol kind. The woodcutters must have resisted them.
Let's kill every bastard in this fort.
Another patrol. We'll ambush them when they come through. Hide.
You heard him. Move. Open fire on my signal. Let them get closer. Now, kill them all!
I don't care that I'm on fire.
I heard Lord Shimura has an army with samurai from the Shogun. Why aren't you leading them?
Lord Shimura has his plan to fight the Mongols, and I have mine.
You're on your own. This fort isn't yours to give us.
The Jito is at his castle. He'll have no need of this place until spring.
We'll be gone before he shows up.
The guy just got flung. Yeah, that bear tossed him.
That came from the southern gate.
Have to see what's happening. Over here.
Yuna!
She did that?
We have to get over there. Let's get a look at the bridge.
The Mongols sent most of their forces over there. This is our chance.
If we charge across the bridge, we'll have to deal with that Hwacha quickly.
Could you sneak under the bridge with that hook of yours? Take the Hwacha by surprise?
That was Yuna.
I could grapple onto the tree and swing across. There's a way up the cliff on the other side.
If they spot you, we can hit them with arrows.
Oh, no,
Charge
no, no.
across or sneak over. Either way.
Not the
it'll be
archery
risky.
sensei.
We'll
I
follow
thought you were
your
talking
lead,
about
son.
Lord Shimura.
Get your people ready to move.
No, that's I forgot her name. No, we haven't. We encountered her, but she jumped off a cliff, and we didn't get any closure with that. Sneaky, sneaky ninja. Sneaky, sneaky ninja.
Reinforcements on the way! There they are. Got some friends from Rico.
Be 10 feet tall!
But you're supposed to be 10 feet tall!
You finally got here! Don't get too close! They'll see me!
Stay safe, Kenji.
I'm trying! Get away!
You should have waited for us to open the gate.
It was Masako's idea!
Masako's idea to rush.
Lord Sakai, you're just in time. Keep swinging, Rio.
The fort is ours, my lord.
That was a good one.
Enough searching. Right.
Is everyone all right?
Never better.
My
All
homies!
things considered.
Good to see you, Lord Sakai.
Is it this cold everywhere up here?
You'll get used to it. Take any supplies we need, and prepare to ride for Jogaku. So, you and Takeshi,
That was my old life.
he and his people are more than hunters, aren't they?
Depends on how you look at it.
I told them they can stay and hold the pass for us. But I don't want bandits making trouble for innocent people fleeing the Mongols.
He knows what I'd do to him if they tried.
I think he's been looking forward to seeing you.
He's seen me. We can go now.
Let's get everyone to Jogaku. We'll plan our final attack from there.
It's time for the Khan to die.
I'm calling it. She was the old bandit leader of their little squad. The Exiled Alliance. Dope, 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 dope. Man, we're getting tons of trophies on this game. Are we gonna platinum this? Oh, you need to complete 100% of duels. I don't think it was every duel needed to be completed at 100%. Wonder what duel I'm missing. I think, well, I've told you guys before my rule of thumb. I don't trophy or achievement hunt. You must duel yourself. The final duel. Shadowjin. I don't trophy hunt. I like that, even to this day, ever since trophies and achievements even became a thing, if you look at my Xbox Live achievements, if you look at my Steam achievements, if you look at my PlayStation trophies, if I got it through natural gameplay. Because I think if you are achievement hunting and you go and you look up a guide on YouTube and you're focused on getting that achievement, you didn't really get that achievement. You followed a guide that told you how to get that achievement. I don't know. It's different to me. I like that all of my achievements are a record of my natural play. And because of that, I don't have any. I actually have one platinum. I did everything that I wanted to do in Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man on PS4. And like, I was like, after this, I'm going to be bored of the game and I'm not going to want to play it anymore. So I played it to my heart's content, and that accidentally, ironically, got me a platinum. I wasn't even trying for it, but my first platinum was Marvel, and then, but my first completion, it used to be called a 1K in the game, because all Xbox 360 games used to come with 1,000 achievement points, split across all of its achievements. And I 1K'd Lord of the Rings Conquest, just because I played it so much. I really liked Lord of the Rings Conquest a lot. Hey, even if I really like the game, I won't do it. I get why some people do it, but for me, it's kind of cool that you guys can go and look at my achievements on any game and go, oh shit, like, my Zig's natural gameplay led to him getting that achievement. No, I didn't have anybody help me or... They're having a very natural conversation while they're holding spears at each other. You know, like, I didn't look up a guide to figure out how to do it or anything like that. Now, that's kind of not 100% fair, because sometimes my friends would log on, especially for, like, Left 4 Dead days, and my friends would be like, hey, we're trying to get this achievement, will you help us? And I'm like, oh, well, I want to play with my friends, so I would jump on and I'd help them with it, and I'd get that achievement in the progress, but, of helping them, but I wasn't really hunting for it. But I think that still counts, because, like, my friends naturally reached out and asked me to play the game with them, and... Another lighthouse. I wonder if there's a headband upstairs. So I got a pretty good feeling that I'll probably get a lot of the achievements just by going for all cosmetics, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. Why isn't there something to fast travel to there? Ooh. I hate coming down off these things. You can't get a swing. Yeah, I think that will be the next thing, right? Like, I'm gonna go after all cosmetics first, and then, so like, get all the Pillars of Honor, I'm gonna get all of the hats, I'm gonna get all the headbands, right? And then I'm gonna go after all the Inari shrines and all of the, the fountains, the hot springs. And then after that, I think I'll just switch over to the Traveler's outfit and just start knocking out anything and everything as far as wins go. The one that I'm not really that excited about collecting, but I kind of want to do it to say that I did it, is the records. The banners, I'm actually excited to do. The artifacts, I'm excited to do. The crickets, I'm excited to do. I only need 2 more hot springs and 1 more bamboo strike, and then I'm done. I didn't know that. It says I'm at 5 out of 5 duels. Goatslayer, are you at 5 out of 5 duels and have the achievement? I hope like hell it didn't glitch. I don't... I'm wondering if it means, like, storyline duels, because, like, there's gonna be... I'm gonna duel more people in this story. Successfully complete every duel. I'm panicking a little bit. Okay, it says... completing every duel also means taking out... however, the other duels are accessed via story missions and side quests. I didn't get any spoilers. It was talking about Kojiro, but I had already done that, so... we're good. We're good. Okay. I had to know. I was gonna panic. I was just aggressively informed by the wife that she is willing to commit murder for a rum and coke, so I don't know what to do. She's looking at me, chat. She's looking at me. She just said murder. No context. Okay. I thought, like, just now in my head, I thought there would be a lot more shrines. Okay? I thought there would be a lot more haikus. There's only 9 more shrines, 4 more haikus. Okay? I thought there'd be a lot more hot springs. There's only 2 more. There's only 1 more bamboo strike. I thought there'd be like another 11 of them. Shrines, I thought there'd be another 10. There's only another 3. And lighthouses, I figured it would be around 2. But Pillars of Honor, I thought I was done. I thought there was no way there was going to be any more Pillars of Honor in the game. And there's... I can't even do the math. I'm so surprised. What is that? 6? 7? There's another 7? Oh, you come back to laugh, Noah, Participate in the stream or answer any questions when I ask you, but then you just come back to make sure you get your laughs in at Old Zig. Alright, we're gonna do Masako's last quest. Masako, I believe it is. Sorry, doing stuff.
Jin,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
you're not.
We've been praying.
To my ancestors. Asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
What do they say?
I can't hear them.
Perhaps your ancestors are silent because they can't do what you must.
I know where my sister is. Clan Kikuchi's old fort.
Then you're ready?
I have no incense left to burn. No more prayers to make.
I don't know what questions I was asking you, Noah. They were important ones. I forgot that her sister was the one that had betrayed her.
The Kikuchi estate is this way.
How did you find your sister?
She was married to a man named Ikeda, a retainer for Clan Kikuchi.
Their stronghold is near here, under the mountain.
She always wanted an estate and holdings of her own.
And with Kikuchi's men fallen at Komoda.
It made sense she would try and take Kikuchi's for herself.
Especially after she failed to take yours.
I asked around. It seems a new clan has taken up residence. Their emblem matches the one on the notes.
And it's her.
People say she's turned it into a haven for refugees, claiming she knows what it's like to lose her home.
Do you think it's true?
We're about to find out.
Why would your sister say she lost her home?
She had to leave home when she married Ikeda.
You said Ikeda was a retainer.
Yes.
But you're the younger sister. Why were you the one to marry a samurai?
When we were young, bandits attacked our estate. Hana hid with our parents. I took up a sword. Only after I dispatched the bandits did a samurai guard arrive to help. Adachi was leading them. Hana saw him as a way to realize her ambitions, but he only had eyes for me.
She was jealous then. The seed of many betrayals.
I wanted to ease her heartbreak, so I helped arrange her marriage to Ikeda, and she was sent north.
Did you know the man you sent your sister to live with?
Ikeda was a respected widower. People spoke well of his kindness.
Kindness is a mask, easily removed behind closed doors.
What are you getting at, Jin?
I want to understand why she went to such extremes to destroy you. For so many years.
There is only one thing to understand. Hana murdered my family, and today she will pay for it.
I can get behind that. Murder. 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 Murder.
Was there ever any sign of her betrayal?
We were never close, but our relationship was always cordial. I would see her at Lord Shimura's conclaves. We'd exchange pleasantries. I had no idea she held such hate in her heart.
But she was at your estate, the day of the attack.
She came that morning to wait with me for news from Komoda Beach. We were both concerned for our husbands. It was the first time I ever felt close to her. She met my grandchildren, brought them gifts. They loved her. Now I know she hadn't come for comfort, but to witness our deaths.
And women in your family fought. I saw that for myself.
I stayed with my son's wives while Hana took the children and ran for the stables. Afterward, I found what I thought was her body. The face was brutalized, unrecognizable. The gold sash was Hana's. I buried her with my family.
She must have learned you survived the attack. Faked her death to escape you. A clever plan.
My survival was her greatest mistake.
This is a good story.
We're almost there. Leave the horses. We'll continue on foot.
All right, we want to look the bit, right? Go for that, and I like it. We're gonna need a lot more flowers if we're gonna do all cosmetics.
Guards at the gate.
Be ready. This is a haven for...
They just attacked on sight, so we're switching armor. Heavenly Strike. Emperor's Tears.
Survivors. There's no telling what to expect.
Where's Lady Hana?
Lady Masako! Kill her!
Cut them down! Let me open the gate.
Quickly, before more gods show up. So she is helping people.
Hana helps no one but herself.
Protecting herself with peasants
Lady
is what
Hana,
she's doing.
show yourself!
Kill them!
Where is she?
Did you see them both using the great vibration techniques?
Reinforcements.
You serve a murderer! Face me, you coward! Push toward the dojo!
How many are there?
Doesn't matter, kill them all!
Why am I having such a hard time getting perfect parries out right now?
I've had enough! Kill them and let's be done with it!
Now you
Come. Please, don't kill me.
What? I'm gonna chill over here until my health regen kicks in. I hope you don't mind. What? Is there something on my nose?
Where's Lady Hana?
In the estate up the hill, my lord.
Tell the coward her sister has come.
Do I want to change the face? Night of Victory, huh? Well, that's right. We're doing that whole like blood on the sand, blood on the snow thing.
What will you do when you see her?
Exactly what she did to me.
She's still your family.
My family is dead. She is nothing but a murderer.
All right.
Hana, show yourself.
Little sister.
You let me think I buried you. Who was it, really?
A peasant woman killed by the Mongols. Did you weep for me?
You have taken everything!
Daughters and grandchildren. Not nearly enough. The Mongols robbed me of Adachi's death, and you cheated yours. But finally, I will take everything. Kill them.
Stop her. I will deal with them.
Thank you.
Hey! Masako.
You murdered my children. My grandchildren. Destroyed my family.
A small price to pay for what you've done.
I have done nothing.
You stole everything. Drove me from our home. Took the life that was rightfully mine. Left me with that abusive drunk in this frozen land. You would have to suffer an eternity of pain to understand the life I've lived. The life you forced on me.
None of that is my fault.
It is! And damn you for acting as if it isn't. You've come to kill me, so finish this. It will be your only kindness.
I can't end your suffering. But you can.
Now, you have nothing! Ugh!
I never mourned my family. I've tried to honor them, meditate on treasured memories, but she consumes them. Even now, I have nothing left.
No. You've accomplished what you set out to do. You have honored your family, given them justice. Now you can find peace.
This path does not lead to peace.
Where does it lead?
I don't know. I have to continue walking it to find out.
I don't want you to go.
I must. But I will be there when you need me.
The Vengeful Warrior. I like it bunches. I like it bunches. Of the Lost Mind. Oh, I gotta change the sword too. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? It's more like a chin strap? Correct. Alright guys, chat, you pick Ishikawa or Norio. Homeboy Or Home Sensei. Ishikawa it is.
Sakai, we need to talk.
I gotta go pick up my gifts though. Hold on. My Amazon package is here. Nasu Babas. Okay. I like that one now. I want to see the face a little bit more. Looks dope. Now we're black. Changing armor every 3 seconds.
Starve and steal and kill for bloodline. He has a big family. His youngest died.
When I was your age, people said I was the next Tadayori Nagao.
You're the best archer we've ever had.
Nah, not even close. But I'm damn good.
And I'm grateful for everything you taught me.
I was so dedicated to my study, I never made time for a family. Tomoe was to be my heir. Her crimes, I could not forgive her.
No samurai would.
I devoted my life to the bow. The life it gave me was remarkable. But the life it took from me... Family is more important.
Sensei?
Don't become like me. Don't let the ghost consume you. Hey. Tomoe is somewhere in Kamiagata. A last-ditch effort to rally the Mongols and restore her reputation.
If she's here, we will find her.
And end this. Yes, we will.
Alright. I'm down. The samurai dance. I wish DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that stuff could deliver copious amounts of alcohol. But they can't.
Stand and fight!
Fight me, nerd, you won't. Spears start their attacks so early. Postmates delivers alcohol? Good to know. I need somebody to swing by, like, the Total Wine, though. I don't need him just to, like, pop off to the gas station. I need these guys to do something that they're concerned. They're like, this is so much alcohol. I'm concerned. I mean, I'm not going anywhere to buy you rum. Don't. She's acting so sad. You're not. I'm gonna make a fucking haiku, chat. That's all I can do. Let's reflect on ruin, like my relationship, because we don't have rum. Shattered and hopeless, destroying our past, or burning desire. Shattered and hopeless. Bowing to devastation, a remnant of our failure. Deeply breathe in the despair. Well, we're a remnant of our failure. Failure to get rum. Broken and consumed. Accepting our fate. Ashes never found. We're definitely broken and consumed.
Shattered and hopeless. A remnant of our failure. Broken and consumed.
We have obtained the lack of rum headband. Oh, that's a wall of text. Let me read this. Thank you for truly playing the game today. I watched somewhat larger stream finish this. He struggled so much. To give him credit, he was on lethal. Only when he said he was done and showed the map and the collectibles did I realize why he was struggling so much and thought the game was only okay. Didn't even start some of the collections, let alone get half the shrines, charms, or springs. Dude, like... Nah, you good, man. I don't know. Like, that goes back to, like, this subculture. And it's actually not even a subculture. It's the majority of folks in gaming today have this obsession with make it harder, make it harder, make it harder. And let me just play the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over until I beat it. And I don't want that. I want the cinematic experience. I want the story. I want to walk in and I want it to be a challenge. I want to take some hits because then it makes it worth it. But I don't want artificial difficulty. And this game does not do artificial difficulty. But I'm having fun at the difficulty I'm at. So I haven't cranked it up. And I'm just on normal. I don't think I need lethal. I don't think I need any of that other stuff. I don't need hard or lethal. I don't think it's necessary. Here's my thing. I have never been mad when a game was too easy. Ever. I've never been disappointed when a game was too easy. I have been very disappointed when a game was too hard. Because to me, a video game is you're consuming the art and the story. And if you make it too hard, I can't consume that art and story, and you've gated me. Oh, thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I don't know, what is this?
Wait, I forgot the sauces.
What is it? It looks... But it's not in little balls like usual. Oh, okay. Dinner looked weird tonight. I've never seen it like that before. I want to experience the game the way I want to consume the content. That's a big thing for me. I want to consume the content. If you make the game too hard, I can't consume the content because it's gated behind the difficulty. But if you make it too easy, well, then, you know, it just would have been nice if it was a bigger challenge. But yeah. But thank you for saying it. Ghost Slayer, that means a lot. I think that is a testament to how we play games here, is that like we really consume what the game has to offer. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not trying to get to the end of the story as quickly as possible, and I'm not trying to appease like a bunch of 12-year-olds in chat who don't accept my gameplay unless it's on the hardest difficulty. You know what I mean? That ain't me, man.
Boy. Wiped out. By who? Burn the cart. Flaming arrows. Japanese arrows. Lord Shimura's men? All shot in the back. Probably ambushed. Japanese archers did this. Likely a group. Unless Sensei Ishikawa has been here.
Please, excuse me, my lord.
It's a bad idea to sneak up on me.
I thought you were with the man who killed these Mongols.
Her face is far too well rendered. And Tomoe wore a mask when we met her the first time. This bitch trying to play me for a fool.
He was samurai, but older. An archer?
Sensei Ishikawa. Where is he?
He said he'd come back to my house in a day or two.
Why your house?
I have food, a fire. Whatever his business was, it seemed urgent.
It's possible he picked up Tomoe's trail. Where's your house?
Not far, but there's a storm coming, and I need to check my snares first. Then I can take you there.
Fine, I'll go with you. What's your name?
Tomoe.
My lord.
No. Just playing us like a damn fiddle.
What exactly did Sensei Ishikawa tell you?
Nothing more, my lord. He wasn't the friendliest man.
Sounds about right.
I never talked to a real samurai.
War brings unlikely people together.
It's my chance to ask a really good question.
Don't mess it up.
What's it like to hold the power of life and death in your hands?
It's a heavy responsibility.
But you secretly enjoy it.
Only a monster would enjoy it.
That's not the answer I expected.
Clearly Tomoe.
There! One of my snares.
Check it quickly. I don't want to miss Ishikawa.
Damn. Empty. Have to reset it.
You might have more luck hunting.
Oh, I could never do that. So awful.
Maybe try different bait.
My bait never changes.
What do you use?
The illusion of opportunity.
There's your problem. That only works on men.
This way, my lord.
Hold up! Damn it, I was
It's
eating.
not easy surviving up here.
It's hard everywhere. I fled north when the Mongols came.
Alone?
My parents died when I was a girl. Been on my own ever since. Your family must be very important.
My uncle is Lord Shimura.
Wait. You're the one people talk about. The ghost. But you're not 10 feet tall with eyes like a demon.
No. But the stories frighten the enemy.
So that's it? It's just rumors and exaggeration?
To fight them, I've had to do things I would have frowned on before.
We all have. Look! They're stealing my catch! Drive them off, my lord! Please!
Wait here. They're starving. Hey!
Please don't hurt us, my lord.
That's not yours.
We are sorry. It's just a squirrel. We have eaten grass and tree bark for days.
Take it and go.
Thank you, my lord.
You let them escape! We thought dinner.
They were starving, and no threat.
Doesn't sound like the ghost I've heard about.
Not all those stories about me are true. The blizzard is almost on us. How many more traps do you have?
Just one. But it's farther away.
How convenient that we have horses now.
No one will believe I talked to you. What's it like to be the ghost?
The stories are stories. Without allies and friends, I'd be dead.
You're just saying that.
I owe my life to many others, from the lady of Clan Adachi to a thief. People may not tell their stories, but I would not be here without them. We should get back soon. I don't want to miss Sensei Ishikawa.
The last trap is just a little farther, my lord.
Yeah, and this ambush.
Here we are. Hope we don't go hungry. Look at this! Dinner!
You got something?
We might eat like civilized people after all.
What's out there?
The mainland. No Mongols, no war. Somewhere I can start over.
Say you make it to the mainland. What then?
In Kyoto, I'll open a fancy inn. Learn to play the shamisen. Welcome the undying parade of beautiful men and women, while my servants rub them blind.
Sounds like Kyoto's in trouble. It's snowing harder. We should go.
Maybe your sensei will be waiting for us. The weather's getting worse. Stay close.
If I get any closer, we'll have to share a horse.
What was that?
Never mind. Keep going.
What, are you flirting with her? She's clearly the enemy. What are you doing, man?
My lord! Mongols! Close to the house!
I'll deal with him. Stay back.
She's like, whoops, not going that way.
stories about you.
Where's your house?
Not far. Come on.
Let's go.
Here we are. Let's get inside. You seem too kind to be the ghost. But the way you killed those Mongols...
I do what I have to for Tsushima.
The truth is, we're both survivors. We have darkness in us. If we didn't, we'd be dead.
Sensei Ishikawa said something similar. But it sounds more natural coming from you, Tomoe.
Oh, shit.
Ishikawa always said, I underestimate my opponents.
Homeboy
I
knew.
have an arrow in my back. Why not?
The Mongols turned against me.
After you trained them to slaughter our people.
A mistake I tried to fix. But I can't kill all my archers. Not alone.
You need me. And the sensei. But we don't need you.
I know where they'll attack next. We can ambush them together. You get a victory, I get revenge.
I'll talk it over with Sensei Ishikawa.
Jin, you can stay the night.
No, Tomoe. I can't.
Damn. Alright. Alright, Jin. You're not such a frickin' moron anyways. You knew. That whole time I was like, I can't believe you can't tell. Can I fast travel? Well, I oughta. Let's go exploring.
Fight me!
What was that all about?
Send your best warrior.
Send your biggest idiot. I like how he goes from, like, gruesome murder to, like, prancing around looking for loot. Da 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 da. I don't know what I'm collecting for. I think I got all the armors in the game. So something I think that's kind of cool is this game was in development as a storyboarding, like, concept for a very, very, very long time. And they were trying to decide what theme was going to work best with the gameplay that they were coming up with. And at one point, it was getting very close to being a pirate-based game. Yep. They had the gameplay figured out, they just didn't know what kind of theme to put to it, so... Eventually they settled on the samurai aesthetic, but they were planning on telling, like, a fun story. My controller's vibrating, if you guys are wondering what the fuck I'm trying to do here. I just found it. But, now there's talks of, like, well, it's fans talks, it's not, like, developers saying it. But the fans are talking about, like, we want more of this, but in different themes, and, like, call them Ghost of whatever, you know? This game clearly, based on the historical events, this game is going to lead into a sequel. It's gotta. But, aside from that, though, I would be totally down for, like, a Ghost of Tortuga, you know? Ghost of whatever, you know, and like branch out. Just out of nowhere with that attack. I think it's sounding the right amount like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has had the corner on... has had the market on, like... throwing their weak-ass gameplay at a bunch of different historical events. I want... this gameplay is hundreds of times better than the gameplay in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And better than any gameplay that any Assassin's Creed games delivered at its time. I'm even talking Assassin's Creed 1, when nobody thought you could climb a wall in video games and Assassin's Creed 1 was coming out. This is delivering more for the current market than that did back then. I want other companies to... I mean, the only other company that's tickling my history bone is Total War. I get Total War and I get this. Like, Age of Empires has not been around for a long time. Like, yeah, they're doing the HD remakes and... yeah, I want more. Like, as excited as I am for Valhalla, if Sucker Punch made a Ghosts of Norway fucking game, you know? The Ghost of Trondheim, it'd be better than a game that's not even out yet. I was saying that the other day too, is like, I hope this game doesn't disenfranchise my excitement for Valhalla, because it ends up not being as good, you know what I mean? I haven't played it till yet. I think I still need to buy it. I like the idea of Total War, but you don't like the gameplay. I love Total War, but I found that recently that I don't like the more political-based Total Wars. I find them very slow down. I really like Total War Warhammer.
Are you cowards?
And I want more games to be like that. What the fuck happened? That makes no sense. You guys saw that. I was perfectly timed for that whole thing. Got robbed.
Soon.
Does Attila have any of that political stuff where you have to, like, set barons and crap like that?
Animals.
It's all right now. It's over.
I was just trying to find someplace warm. I didn't know they'd taken the farmhouse on the western coast of Sago Prefecture.
You can go back.
The family tree thing.
I've dealt with them.
I don't like that in Thrones of Britannia. Britannia? Yeah. Britonia. Because, like, fucking each turn is a whole year. So, like, by the time you set somebody to, like, oversee something, They fucking die 30 turns later. And, like, it has such a huge impact on the rest of the gameplay. Like, I just don't want to learn how to do that. That's why I like Total War Warhammer. Warhammer Total War, because it just... Like, all the politics is just, like, trading. That's it. Meant to do that. $19 more banners. Yeah, I need to get on my banner game here soon. You gonna tell me there's something up there? Pillar. This one looks dope. Love it. Ishikawa's like, Jesus, how many times are you gonna paint your armor? And I'm like, every time. $42 more items to find? Damn.
Sakai. Sakai. You have news?
Something like that. I spoke with Tomoe. She's hiding in the north. The Mongols turned against her.
If you saw her, why is she still alive?
Her archers are preparing a massive attack. She wants the three of us to wipe them out.
Or she needs both our heads to get back in the Mongols' favor.
She could have killed me, Sensei, but she didn't.
I have never been rewarded for trusting Tomoe.
I don't trust her. But we need what she knows. And I believe she needs our help.
Then she's a fool. And we finish this.
Oh shit. Wait a minute, that's the exact same. If There is DLC. I might stumble across them. Nice. So did we ever figure out what's the difference between Charm of Fortune and Charm of Fortune 2? People online are like, they're named differently so that you can stack them. And I'm like, then what's the point of ever giving me 2 dual destruction 2s? If they don't stack, why isn't there just 1 copy of the charm in the game? Charms stack. They're saying that people on the subreddit the people saying they're named differently so that you can. I believe that they stack. I think they stack. So here's the thing. No, you'd lose a percentage. That's really disappointing. I'm going to assume that something's bugged there. Ooh, yeah. Like Hidden Serpent. We got a gift. How quick is this last mission? Is it pretty fast? This last Ishikawa one. Yeah, this is getting late on my side. So hopefully it's pretty quick. Like, have you done this last one? Would you say it's like 10, 15 minutes, or is it like another hour? $30 to an hour? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to save it for tomorrow. I really want to do it. But we did get Masako's done. We did do a little bit more of the main story. And we will have him primed and ready to deal with Tomoe.
Challenge me.
I haven't done the monk yet, no. He's got 2 quests. Oh, I haven't fought those guys in so long. Must redeem myself.
Throw your blades.
Damn, I can't believe I missed that guy. Piece of shit, Eagle. Norio's is gonna be fun. I think that's why I'm leaving him for last. I really consider him a true blue broski. Damn it, there's another flower out there. Not like for a second that a secret was exposed. Wife's yelling about something. Alright, We're gonna throw a save right there. Hit yes. All right, and then we're gonna call it there, guys. Thanks so much for coming out and watching. This is gonna be a pretty quick shutdown tonight. We're running a little late, but that's okay. And then we'll be back on tomorrow to do another good chunk of side quests and get closer to the end of the game. So good stuff. Is she still willing to murder for rum? Are we doing the rum and coke? We can't get any rum and coke tonight. It's too late. But I'm sure she's still ready for murder. But guys, be good to your games. They're trying to be good to you. We'll see you tomorrow.